Another visitor. Stay a while. Stay forever.
Hello my dear people, this is, as you already know, Norma69, and From the Depths Nether campaign, called and branded as Fuel. There were a lot of strange happenings, but on the forums Gladion's answer was that we already reported this problem. So that's why it was a long time till I released this next part. You can see here my usual units, the little submarines and the Katyushas, and a little bit of confused paddle gun. But as you can see, my submarines behave a little strangely. Not just like in the previous part, they are jumping out of the water, and I didn't really set anything different on them. So this was the first sign of that the unit pathfinding is a little strange. I don't think, for example, that we have so much recoil. Of course, as always, this is double speed, so don't be confused. And my little sub just rammed the enemy. And I think I will try to capture that paddle gun if a laser won't slice me in half. Oh, there is the laser. And it's upsounded down, and my magnetic boots won't stick to it. I think I should be standing on the floor when I touch the body of the vehicle. But alright, there could be greater problems. I thought so. Of course, because it's played at double speed, I will, as always, synchronize the video again with my beautiful voice for your beautiful eyes. And yes, the laser cut me in half. So I couldn't capture that unit. Okay, fine. The Katyushas are taking a lot of damage. If an enemy has a fast flyer bullet type weapon, bullet shell. As you could see that already. So let's see the next round. How do we fare? And all the Katyushas are inside or on the surface of the water. I tried to modify them. If you heard about balloon armor, they have a mechanism. When they are slow, the balloons come out, and if they are fast, the balloons are released. So I put on them a ton of balloons, and they look like just like some strange fruit. The idea behind that was if they get hit and just float in one place, the balloons will protect them till they repair. But it seemed so that my resource won't grow fast enough or at all, because I always have to repair my units. And in the next battle, not this, but after this part of the video, you won't see that battle because a lot of my units went to none, which means their coordinates get somehow divided by 0, and they in the nothingness, not on the battlefield. So that was the time when I reported the error. We discovered it's the same pathing error what I reported before, and I just played some Minecraft instead of raging around in from the depths. But when I reloaded a previous save, that error disappeared. So the next snippet will be about that phase. But my idea about letting live the pirates and they will get me resources, a lot of resources, and you can see that the tracking, the detection is behaving strangely, not only in this case submarine at an air target, but a lot of other times. So those battles were cut out just because they weren't enjoyable, and also I loaded up a previous save. Luckily I use 2 or 3 saves, a calm state and a problematic state when an attack is incoming or I try out something new. So luckily I had the calm state save game, so I shouldn't restart or redo anything, because I just hate to do the same thing over and over, really the same thing, so nothing new. Now I just try, if I stay on the enemy, would I be successful, but not. And this is the next one. No, not yet, because I still have the Katyushas. So I just downloaded some nice looking units. They really flat and fast. They are skimmer boats. I just modified them a little bit. Something on the missiles and some propulsion got switched. Ion drives for pitch control instead of jets, like that. And this is the enemy. And this was a battle when I had to recognize that if the enemy uses torpedoes, my little sneaky buildings on the sea bottoms will get destroyed really, really quickly. So I didn't was really good resource wise, because my resource was always used up to recreate and repair my units. Oh, and if you were the maker of those little nice flat skimmers, please mention it in the comments, and I thank and refer to you. And I just say it's a good idea if you put something up on the internet, the final version, then just put in the cockpit, for example, a signpost with your name, date of creation and things like that. So as you can see, the pathfinding is behaving a lot differently than in the previous video, and I think maybe this is the the next time the flat skimmers went to none alongside with my flying units. But still, till we destroy anything, even ourselves, the video is considered interesting. I'm just trying to feel where is the AI, but my avatar always gets destroyed. Sorry for the oil. And of course, it's not a good thing if you set up torpedo ballast tanks to be underwater 30 meters. As you could see, they couldn't turn with their two fins and couldn't hit the boat. And when everything was switched off and I tried to capture it, it's already dead. So I felt not entertained, but still. So this was the time when I was thinking about to be somehow more effective resource-wise. And maybe I can capture this unit if I look around. Where is the AI? And I couldn't imagine where is a place where fat AI could hide with all its necessary components, but I will find it top at the end of the right tuna. And I'm patient. And there is the AI. So please give me just a little bit of resource, and AI is explosive, so a small amount. I've got just a small amount. Please come here. We will assimilate you. And another funny thing, I discovered that ammo crates wouldn't replenish ammo if they are out of play. Only in-game units replenish their ammo somehow, some way. Why are you not repairing, please? And everything is set back to combat. And now came the battle, which you wouldn't see, the non-one. So here... Oh, not yet. This is another battle. Sorry. I keep saying that it will be the new one, and I have to set in-game the video option always back when I start the game first time. Oh yeah, and they will massacre my bases underwater with a lot of torpedoes. And my little anti-torps, because they were shoot upwards, couldn't catch them quickly enough, so the bases couldn't even repair each other. And here is my missile counter-strike, but not soon enough. So I've lost a lot of resources here again. What should I do? And of course the advanced cannons are killing my flying units right now before they got neutralized. And those are the balloon armors. You just saw them. Oh, and the enemy has anti-missile missiles. So these beautiful paddle gun retrofits or advanced ones were more or less protected against the missiles. And of course here isn't any AI, it's just 2 blocks to the back. So right clicking frantically. I think right click makes greater damage than the Gatling gun. And now I discovered AI, but the enemy was pulverized. So I felt the necessity to make something which is better against torpedoes. And after this battle and going to NAN and almost rage quitting and playing Minecraft, I built a little building. It's at the sea bottom too. Has a turret. The turret turns towards the enemy and shoots anti-torpedo torpedoes. And also it has a 3-barreled high-gauge flak gun, which has dual controllers, SIFs, anti-missile controller, and a normal weapon controller. So if it wasn't shooting enemy torpedoes, it shoots the enemy. So a lot of resources lost again. And I think after this will be the battle you couldn't see. Yes, I removed a lot of my units. And now with the Curious Cat I just pulling an enemy towards me. To have more resource, of course. And it is slow, so I think I will cut out that part till it reaches me. And now when it's combat distance, I will fight it. So, Splitter Toad are those underwater anti-torpedo buildings which I mentioned, and I brought in some refitted old flying units of mine with 2 little cram cannons and missiles, various missiles and torpedoes, and of course the anti-torpedo building. So let's see how it goes now. Here are the flat ones, the diplomats. They are called that, just like that. These are my little units: weak shield, various missiles and torps, heat traps and flares. And this unit's already firing its torpedoes. They are coming and disappeared. So the building works alright. Have some nice missiles. Yes, I discovered now that my torpedoes are too deep and couldn't turn in time. And the battle is finished, but not a lot of units was damaged. So getting back everything in place, and let's see the next battle. This was also strange because I couldn't collect that Red X, which contains the enemy resource. So just putting strategically around my units. Maybe there would be only one sacrifice, because one unit gets shot at and others won't. That is the theory. So just a quick look-see what we have here. Everything on combat. Good. Oh, and the Falkenheim. Another nice unit of the pirates. Have some nice rockets. And I said the flag gun. I will show you now. This is it. A really simple building. So I set the cannon to be at 2, to work with 2-degree error, because if you set 0.1 as usual, the anti-torpedo cannon just moves a lot because it wants to be so perfect, to have a perfect aim, and this way it won't shoot down my own missiles. So just this little one is here, but my missiles are maneuverable enough. Please don't hit that mountain. Go that way. They are really quick, around 60 something meters per second. But I'm still losing materials after I solve the torpedo protection. So what is up, people? To what do you spend my precious resources? Okay, you just go to rest. I repair you. And there are a lot of my units. Maybe I should reconsider building something bigger. From the bodies of you. But still, have some nice destruction. You want my curious cat? No. Okay, bigger battle size, everything can spawn in. Just separating my units in different directions so they won't collide early on. And let's see the combat. And that's me floating in the air, no more. And you are just two ugly paddle guns who are chewing up my resources. Okay, the torpedoes are going and gone. There are a lot of anti-torpedoes and anti-torpedo cannons, but they still shooting down my flyers. Not by the turrets, but the missiles, I think so. That is gone. That unit is gone already. And as you can see, the enemy ship was underwater just by the recoil. Why? And those pesky anti-missiles. That was a good idea on those paddle gun retrofits. So I'm just setting in combat my ballast tanks to be just 10 meters underwater. They all have magnets. I love magnets, as I stated before. And which one of you are the torpedoes? Oh yes, you are. So because the DVG doesn't throw at me submarines, okay, I saved this modified building and in peacetime I will retrofit all the others. And my other flyer is dead too, so just port on it, but we have 0 resources. I cannot repair it. Why I have so few resources? Still flies thanks to the rotor blades inside. But anyways, let's go and die in the shower of my own missiles, if I can reach it, of course. And as always, I have to set up the video at the first game run. I set it half resolution in the starter application, but still, I have to set it in-game too. Luckily in one go it didn't change back. So, where is that AI? Yes, I'm dead again. I sacrifice myself to the gods of the depths. Again. And again. And again. And again. And again. Just like in that fake movie trailer, which is called the inexplicably slow murder with a totally inappropriate weapon, and it's about a ghost who kills you by a spoon. So retrofitting, alright. And maybe I should try something new. Don't lose any more resources now. No, not yet. I'm still killing my units. Trying everything in my power, changing them, retrofitting them. But they are so small and without protection that even some missiles or shells hitting them disables and maybe kills them, so I have to repair and remake. Oh, a lot of torpedoes here now. But my splitter toads will kill those torpedoes. I'm pretty sure about it. So please don't get so close to the enemy guns. You don't find yourself killed. And why are you losing attitude? Okay, go back to combat. Don't hit that mountain, please. I definitely need resources and need to build something bigger. I need to capture. I have a lot of needs. I should transform my nations to a more Buddhist ways. You know what gets the Buddhist for Christmas? Nothing! Just as I wanted, always. Okay, not a lot of damage on my units. And can I capture you before? No, another sacrifice. If I could get some resource from the new avatars I drop into this planet, onto this planet, that would be nice. Oh, you are still alive. Thank you. And it behaves like there is a unit of mine which has graviton rams, but I don't. Maybe I should try to fight the enemy just with the bunkers underwater and nothing else, and my avatar, of course. Or I should get these resources and build something bigger. That are two possibilities. So let's just pester them with the curious cat. It is so quick and also flies at the stratosphere. It's a really good scout unit. I'm satisfied with it, at least. Come home. And let's make a welcome party for the enemy. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again. If you see on YouTube that spoon killer video, you will understand. Okay, so what bigger unit could I spawn in from this much resource? Okay, my adventure craft is too big. This submarine is almost can do this submarine. Of course not this. The Cabrio, not enough resources. And this is a low flying airship unit, so maybe not such a great idea to spawn it into the enemy fire. This submarine would definitely be good. The Undertug SA, his Samson, but that's too much resource. This is a base with missiles. This is an artillery unit. If I use it, I should spawn it in far away, but it has too cheap. Particle cannons, anything else? Maybe the Justicar. It's an early flying sniper unit. And the base, of course. So the Harsberger. Okay, just making a save to be sure. And so I did a submarine. But these are only my underwater bunkers, or do I have the submarine in game? We will see. The little planes cannot affect anything really. They couldn't shoot underwater. And you just caught on the mountain. Thank you for your nice contribution. Maybe I could get this AI on you. If I'm nice and clever enough, of course. Let's go through the mountain and see. Can I do this? Or do I die in the barrage of my own missiles? Yes, you are caught by my little missiles. Good. And it's nighttime when we couldn't see anything, just the stars. Let's get over there. Till I'm reaching it, I hope my missiles neutralize it. Yes, it's upside down, so let's switch off everything except the two anti-torpedo buildings. And on the back there is your AI. So just with right clicking with my maze, it's so much quicker. You see? Have I hit it already dead or not? No. But why my magnetic boots are not working, I really don't know. Okay, that is not the AI. Maybe it's a little bit forward. Where am I? No. Maybe, yes, there it is. Oh, behind glass. Now I just have to get in somehow into this part. So all the bottom is metal. So if I could get in here, maybe. Good. Could I fit in my little fat body? Yes. There went the door. And if I can jump up here. Yep. And there is the AI. It's really hard to kill it upside down. But I think I will manage. Hey, please let me in. Right click, no. Just shooting it, have I? Yes, I killed it. Just let's get it out of play. And I will enjoy a nice hunk of resources. And it's already dead. The first battle when I don't have to repair a lot of things. Good. So, could I make my ugly little sneaking submarine till they reach me? Let's see, where are you? And I can choose them by selecting them, drawing a rectangle, but can't select them if I just choose them from the menu for movement. It's strange. But we should adapt all the things because this game is only alpha. Should I destroy anything more? Or should I build just more underwater launchers? Yes, I think so. Yes, I will. Collecting more and more resource from my previous units. And let's see. Okay, just using those underwater bunkers. I have torpedo protection, I think so, and this is another Falkenheim. Of course you can see I'm using localized resources, that's why the number is changing so quickly. Yes, if you don't have any torpedoes to shoot at, you shoot at the biggest enemy, which is the nearest. I'm setting up differently the target prioritization card. And as you can see, it won't shoot down all of my missiles because of the 2-degree error angle. Yes, one of the little planes is already dead. And this is an idea from my Strange Questions forum. But it won't track the enemy. Okay. No, no, don't go away. My buildings cannot follow you. Please turn back, please, please. I'm hypnotizing you. Turn back. You can turn back. Yes. You are a brave thing. You don't want to flee the battle. Thank you very much. You have only your skeleton, but still coming back for me. Thank you. Now you are surely will be dead. You will surely be dead. No are. Sorry, I have to practice my English sometimes. Okay, I think the bunkers are enough for fight. So, I couldn't keep myself building a bigger unit. And maybe you already saw it in my previous videos. It was constantly retrofitted. And please come to the bottom. If you couldn't spawn in, it should be you. Okay, and the CRAM module not inside you, because then both of you will explode, and that's a bad thing. So just a little pause, and I'm inside my little cockpit, and I forgot to let the advanced turret cannons reload, so now it shoots only missiles and torpedoes, and of course CRAM. Oh, you are so dead. Okay, please don't hit the mountain. Turn, my precious, turn. Oh, I just forgot something. My submarine is shitting a lot of magnetic mines. And because that launcher have no ejectors, they will go straight to the CRAM module. Alright, I will still kill you, but I need to retrofit that. I think I will put propellers on the mine, not just because I need them to move, but a torpedo propeller serves as an ejector too. So they will be both behind my movement, so my CRAM unit will survive. Yes, that is the effect. As you can see, all the mines are jumping on it. But I won. And still losing resource. Why? Those are the mines. Okay, I'm just letting my cannons to completely fill up themselves. Just like this. 1400, yes. And I think it's ready. One of them are full of sabot rounds, the other is fragmentation. Even though fragmentation got nerfed, it still has more damage if you use small calibers. And these are two paddle guns. Yes? No! Small flyers, and yes, two paddle guns. May you hit the mountain, please. And I should look them up in the designer. Do they have minimum requirements or not? Yes, one of the little flyers are already dead, is already dead, sorry. And you have your AI in your arse. Buttocks, behinds, bottoms, anuses. Lot of going on underwater. But no torpedo can touch my bunkers now. Okay, just my annual wandering through the mountain. Oh, and something is already AI dead on the other side. I hope aren't the paddle guns. And have you beached yourself or not? One of them is still on the water, I see. Something blew up. So, how are you, my darling? Yes, yes. Minimum requirement is 100 feet in the air, and it tries to climb the mountain. Yes, I'm not ashamed to use pathing problems, as one of my friends in Minecraft usually says, anything in the modpack isn't a cheat. So I need your ass, and your ass just under the back door. So yes, yes, it's not only rhymes, but it's ass around the back door. Yeah. No, I wouldn't like to hit that. What is that? Flag. Thank you. I need to kill that log. Okay. Maybe now I can mace it. I use a spiky ball to enter its anus. Just behind the back door, of course. And the bad is who thinks bad things. Yes, I just need to punch this metal rod repeatedly. Yes! Hi, AI. I came with presents. And it would be such a nice thing if anything destroys... Oh, it's mine. Anything destroys just disappear. But no. And where is... Oh, and you beat yourself too! Thank you! Thank you for your materials. I hope my magnetic boots will work this time. No, why should they? Of course not. Okay, some free floating extraction, destruction. And that flag was in the way. So melee attacks definitely stronger. I have some skill points in Stormtrooper, but the mace is still stronger, but I couldn't stay there to kill those beams. Okay, I will make a too high place to stand on, but you are upside down. No, please don't. It's so hard to kill you. And it has its brain in the ass. Sorry, I feel it funny. Maybe if I use my head to knock out that... No. Not with the mace, not with anything. What's happening? Oh. And it just died. Alright. But I still have one of them. Please come through the mountain. Okay, it definitely has no depth requirement, as it could fly through the mountain. But I still will look it up in the designer. Okay, just die. And so I steadily losing resources. What for? I have no steam engines, I have no ammo processors. I just have one fuel maker here. But I don't think anything uses fuel right now. So do I have the pleasure having an option to switch off fuel processors? Here it don't seem so. Okay, I switch you off this way then. And that is, I think, the first level of helping component of the fuel processor. So 20 smokestacks, one fuel processor, and one thing which makes it slower and cheaper. And now it's rising. So what are you using fuel for? If there was nothing using up fuel, just you making fuel and everything was full. So I think the campaign is called fuel, but now I just switch it off. And I will reinstall that if I have units which I'm use and they using fuel. Not now. I need resources for my giant units. Okay? And now you have your cannons reloaded. Yes, and they are shooting beautifully. Cascade bolt. Not so long ago it has a bigger cram version. They can be strong, but not against underwater units. So please knock yourself out on this mountain, if I may ask. Killing yourself so slowly, killing yourself in the mountain, or just fall in the sea, near to me, so I can collect your materials for me to make things much bigger. Okay, this is the first combat which I'm satisfied with. And those are some stray anti-missile missiles. Oh! Here was another unit which is not recognizable anymore. Okay, so I'm happy there are the mines in red now because they are armed, but I couldn't seem to find them. Okay, so I'm happy if you make comments under the video, if you come to the forums and make helpful comments there or share your discoveries, and if you would like to include your units in my army, please link them on the forums or under this video. As always, if you like this, please thumb me up. I very much enjoy that. And I think I'm finished with this video. So I'm just showing the mod I'm installed. I'm not using that really, but these are the new parts. They are very nice mods, and their maker, Gladion, just got yourself a developer position in this game. So I'm just thinking it would be good to prepare myself the new parts in the game, and I will definitely show you the toolbox. This is a lot of logic parts if you don't want to make Lua but want to automate complex decisions. There are some prefabs here, and this is the toolbox, and this is a 3D map of the unit, and you can choose the problems. Of course, this laser combiner isn't connected because I just use it on a turret to aim. And you can select different components, and the 3D map will show you where are they, and you can set similar components at the same time. So the base mode is UI overhaul, and I enjoy it very much. And there are little things like damaged missile gantries won't shoot half missiles, and if a cannon barrel is missing, the cannon won't shoot, and little things like that. And I think he solved the sub-object damage. If two turrets are beside each other, separated by a wall of the main body, but they still exploding each other, and there are the torpedo propellers I just mentioned, as they used as an ejector module. Okay, ballast tanks are alright, and the magnet should be strengthened to jump on the enemy units. These are the cram cannons, double ones with detection. So this is a separate unit giving over water detection data to the submarine under it, and always gets repaired and targeted. And these are the diplomats, the little thin units. The controller I switched to complex controller because I like that more. I can arrange functions to the keys instead of automatically using them. And as I mentioned, they are really quick. Good, so I think that was all for today, folks. Have a nice time and have fun with this game, and maybe I will try to move inside the Onyx Watch territory for some mining. If they are friendly, maybe they let me in. So this was the second part. Have a nice time. Bye bye. I was normal 69 as always.